Just my point in the sense that I don't think we can put a time frame on, and we could be re-victimizing the person all over again.
We're 30 years later.
Yes.
You talk about I was arrested in the elevator.
Yes.
No. If you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
Justice Minister Delroy Chuck gave a scenario to explain the need for a time limit.
But look at Mr. Chuck. When he used to teach him, he used to make pass at me. I wouldn't even remember.
Yeah, but
I did.
Yeah, but Minister Chuck, that is the person's accusation. If they had a record, of
20
that,
years ago.
Yeah, but if they had a record of it or is able to provide evidence. But this is just my point in the sense that I don't think we can put a time frame on, and we could be re-victimizing the person all over again.
Take your feet off our head. Take your feet off our head. Take your feet off our head. Take your foot off our head. Take your feet off our head. Take your feet off our head. Take your feet off our head. Where we want justice. Where we want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Me can't hear you. Justice. Where we want justice. When you want it. No. Next week? No. Next month? No. When you want it? No. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. When you want it? No. Next week? No. Next month? No.
Say I'm on board, yeah.
No.
And I not leave ya. Figo are you care? No way, sir. Me pot up boil ya. Me belly full ya. Sweet Jamaica.
We deserve to be paid on time, in real time, and have a proper system where we do not have to get messages to say that your payslip will not be ready today. But we have advanced system, advanced technology to send the thing to us that we can track how we are paid. Commission and Minister, we really want the overtime thing to be fixed.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
Welcome, family. Good morning, good afternoon. Blessings to each and every one of there. So, yo. Tomorrow is my birthday, people. Me feel young, you see. You could let me get younger and younger. And tomorrow my birthday, you know? Me rotted. Me not even remember. You know, say one lady called me and say, Carlos, happy birthday to you. Me say, Mama, the back side, I not remember say me born. Me say, what day today? Me say, not today, not today, Mama, tomorrow. Me not even remember. Lord Jesus. Some of you sister, oh life, some not even, some of you don't remember when we were born, you know. But blessing to each and every one of their so. Tomorrow on my birthday, let me play a birthday song for Uno. You hear me? Uno ready? All right. Listen to this song. John, happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is today, or tomorrow, or this month. Yeah, Gemini. Hey, yay. Check this out.
Baby, you know me miss you bad. Can't sleep at night time. There's nothing in this world I'm going to do for you right now. We're lonely, baby. I miss your touch.
Girl, I'm so lost and I can't be found. True love won't let us down. I'm all alone when you're not around. True love won't let us down. When you're not around, I wear a frown. True love won't let us down. When you're around, my love come down. True love won't let us down. This is the issue, and I miss you. Girl, I want to kiss you. Me have to reminisce you. Loneliness, me can't resist you. Girl, I never diss you. I am running out of tissue. Girl, I want to be with you. No, girl, I'm so lost and I can't be found. True love won't let us down. I'm all alone when you're not around. True love won't let us down. When you're not around, I wear a frown. True love won't let us down. When you're around, my love come down. True love won't let us down. Me holla out until me vice force. This time around, girl, me miss it the most. Girl, you have me head a spin like a bicycle spokes. Follow you on social media, checking all your posts, checking all me messages and me voice note. The commitment between us is like we take a oath. Done with the talking, me and grab me passport and grab me coat and me heading to the airport. Girl, I'm so lost and I can't be found. True love won't let us down. I'm all alone when you're not around. True love won't let us down. When you're not around, I wear a frown. True love won't let us down. When you're around, my love come down. True love won't let us down. When we come down at the airport, everything composed. Me catch a Uber, me catch a dozen roast. Champagne and chocolate to set the mood, the excitement make me pants front want to explode. When me reach at the door, everything exposed. Nice sexy pose, she no have on no clothes. So me kiss her on her lip, on her nose. Close bust off before the door close. Girl, I'm so lost and I can't be found. True love won't let us down. I'm all alone when you're not around. True love won't let us down. When you're not around, I wear a frown. True love won't let us down. When you're around, my love come down. True love won't let us down. True love, true love, true love won't let us down. True love, true love, true love won't let us down.
Baby, I'm so glad you came.
True love won't let us down.
I missed you.
True love won't let us down.
Welcome back, family. You can get a clean version, iTunes and all the online platform. Put it in your playlist. Yeah, cool tune. Now, people, how you doing? You all right? Let me say good afternoon for some of you. Morning still. Which part me there? So I now push the day. I wish I could have rewind the hands of time so my birthday no come tomorrow. I may not get so old, don't it? So I now push the few little minutes we left in the morning. Yeah. However, people, we get to understand say 4,000 deportee is set to go to Jamaica. We're in out of them 4,000, we have about 2,500 coming there. I mean, if this week or something like that coming soon. People, don't you think to prepare for I mean, something should happen already because we should have prepared a long time. Don't you think now is the right time to set up the sexual offenders registry list to make it public? Some people think it shouldn't be made public because it will set up men and this and that. No. Okay. So it will keep you away from the little picking. Just like I know, say, if I mess with picking up here, so I go up on the sex offenders list, and I can't live near school, parks, I can't work certain place, I can't live certain place, my life is completely hell. Me know that. So that's why that is a deterrence for enough man who want to molest little picking. Knowing all them hell I got broke loose when you violate little picking, that will keep you from out of picking in island. I want to understand them as a people. So we don't want the sexual predator registry list must be made public. For what me see, them say you have some man a come down where with some sexual crime under them belt. Them come up foreign and them learn it. And them a come a Jamaica with it. We don't have no ankle monitor. We don't have all of that. And me just say people, look on it good. Don't you think this is the right time now for the sexual predator registry list to be made public? Right, we are talking about. We're not busy some grown man who violate the pitney them. That's why the sexual predator list can't come out, because they don't want to, they don't want them name out there. They don't want to let down some man and all them thing there. Talk to people. Now is the time, I think, because we have to prepare. When all these men come from foreign, and woman too, Canada man a pedophile. Woman too, come in the country. I come from wherever them I come from, or whatever them do a foreign, whatever kind of crime. Such man I talk about say, meet the judge and the maker and all type of that. That not gonna work, that not gonna help nothing when the crime already happened. You understand me? So to prevent these things, people, to prevent this thing, we have to set up things in place. We can't have some man I talk about say, them, when a man spending time behind bars for sexual crime and come back in the community, and if there's a list where a man can point upon a man and say, over there, so that man they live, it's going to be a second sentencing. That's what Justice Minister think about this thing. But who is Justice Minister? Is anybody upright citizen where uphold no law in the land? Who is the Justice Minister?
PNP is doing labor rights is to use the IC report to give the impression that the Prime Minister has been implicated. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Manchester must stand up for what is right. And those people who are collecting money for votes, collect the money, collect the money, collect the money, but vote what is right. And those people who are collecting money for votes, collect the money, collect the money, collect the money, but vote what is right.
The Justice Minister also think like this.
Just my point, in the sense that I don't think we can put a time frame on, and we could be re-victimizing the person all over again.
We're 30 years later.
Yes.
You talk about I was harassed in the elevator.
Yes.
No. If you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
Justice Minister Delroy Chuck gave a scenario to explain the need for a time limit.
But look at Mr. Chuck. When he used to teach him, he used to make pass at me. I wouldn't even remember.
Yeah, but
I did.
Yeah, but Minister Chuck, that is the person's accusation. If they had a record, of that,
years ago.
Yeah, but if they had a record of it or is able to provide evidence. But this is just my point, in the sense that I don't think we can put a time frame on, and we could be re-victimizing the person all over again.
People, may I say, you hear the man, that Justice Minister, This man is tasked with the job to, justice minister, big portfolio. And the man, you hear the justice minister promote vote buying, which is illegal. The justice minister say if a woman get violated after 12 months, if you go one side, go lick your wound. Because if something happened 30 years ago when I was a teacher, how can I remember? And remember upon this platform, I tell you, said the man we do in the past, he never remember it. And the man we step in it. Me also tell you, say, predators might not remember the victim, but every victim remember the predator. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I want to understand me, people. Victims remember the predator, even though predator might not remember them because victim grow, but victim have it in them head and they remember them predators until them dead, people. So we have these guys that come from foreign and now coming out of the country now. We already have predators in Jamaica where we can't keep an eye on. Now we got 1,000 more that would be. Me now say everybody a predator. Let me get it right. That's something there. So if paint everybody with the same brush. It's not everybody will come down a predator. Man have different reasons why they get deported, but we can't, play blind to what me I read them say. You have, sex offenders in the list come down too. So one of them just come in and man just gone back in some community, gone, register, no way, no ankle monitor, show up a police station. We not gonna know where they gone. Come on, people. Remember, so when they come to Jamaica, they might get a file from the US, they might get them a file with everybody offense. Everybody have an envelope. Everybody envelope with the crime when them commit to them place. So we know what kind of criminal we are get back to Jamaica. Like I said before, it's not everybody who get deported a criminal. May I tell you that? But my problem, people, is the ones them who bother picnic and all them things, and even female and even male. The man that will take it and give it to them. And then the man had the biggest problem. We already have problems in Jamaica where we don't have a show no video, I have to read nothing, people. It's like every week, every day, we see violence against the youth them in the most terrible way. I never man like Delroy Chuck and such man who decides, say, them no want certain things to go out because certain man are going to be exposed and it's going to be a double sentence. Well, the public don't believe that. The public don't believe, say, a double sentence so make a man go pay for them crime. If a man know in Jamaica say it will come like a double sentence when they go to prison and come back, everybody gonna know so over there so you live and blackball you. Maybe man will stop do it. So you have to tell me, say, we follow everything what we see in America, even Halloween, Jamaicans are celebrate out there. Halloween. Yeah, man, Jamaica celebrate Halloween now. You want me to tell me, say, we are celebrate Halloween. We follow everything what we see the US do. And when it comes to sexual offenders list, we do not follow the US with that. You know, so not joke. Because in a Jamaica, phone thing is make we hide the name of the child in order to keep the child, protect the child. No, man. In a Jamaica, the back way, I protect, we not protect predator. Predator glad for no say them name now go nowhere. Protect what kind of child? Think about it. We not plan to protect one child, and they have a predator that can molest many, many kids. Look on it good. Look on it good. You don't have to expose the child, but predator name need to be out there. We don't business about the few people in the community we know say him they do what him do. But we talk about the wider public. Now gonna know the name of the child. We're not gonna know the child. And in order, when I do that, you know, say you expose the predator. So everybody in the neighborhood know him. You can't go run a taxi, being a Sunday school teacher, and a coach, and a PA, and a player, and teacher, and all them thing there, and run picnic. That means your name out there. That means we protect more kids. So when you keep everything quiet, the predator gone a different parish. Nobody know say him a violator. Go and find different woman with picnic in there. With his whole intention is to violate the youth them. Him not really in there for the mother. Poor mother don't know nothing. There's no list she ever look upon and see his name. She don't know how to choose and how to make a proper choice. Workers, you talk about employer. Employer hire these people. You know, see, it's as if them have no way where them can go and look and make sure so them hire the most qualified person for the job. Exposing workers, people, picnic and family member will get up and go work every day, right next to a violent predator. Well, we don't know because them listen, they name them on the list. So not even employers can go up on one list and X out who they want for hire and who they don't want for hire when I talk about predators, in terms of predators. So look on that loose at Jamaica. Nobody even did the violence we predator strike at Jamaica. The mother never know. The people in the community never know. The woman never mess with never know. There's no list nowhere. So I want to think of Jamaica is backwards. We don't claim so no one protect one child by not exposing the predator. But in protecting the one child on a claim and let go the predator, that predator can abuse many picnic. No for them can go. I want to understand the danger in how Jamaica do it. How them think about sexual crime in Jamaica. If I am a predator, I feel good and I will love the system. I will love Delroy Chuck. I will love Andrew Ones. Because how Delroy Chuck think that if I, the predator, got jail for my predatory behavior, come back out, serve my time and come back out, it would be a double sentence on me. It would be fair for me, for people to see my name on a list so them can point out and say, Carlos is a predator. Him live over there, so. Delroy Chuck, or the Andrew Ones administration thinks is that this would be a double sentence on a man who violate a child, a woman, or a boy, or anybody for sexual crime. You got jail and come back. You hush. You must come back in the community. Nobody must know that you're an animal and to keep an eye on you, to watch your kids around you. Nobody must know. You must be allowed to get any job you want. Under the right job, nobody must know. So you predator. No phone can be fixed. No matter prison can help you. I when you get castrated, it still can't help you because it's not about the sex, it's about the control. So even you cut out a man, what's it not? Him still gonna use his brain to control you. I want you to understand what I say, people. So how the government look at sexual crime in Jamaica and predators is soft. If I am a predator, I'm going to love this administration, I'm going to love the justice system, I'm going to love the justice minister and the prime minister because they think about me. They have empathy for me, the predator. Because they're thinking about me and my second sentence. They might think about me and my feeling after me violate, who me violate and go to prison and come back out. Look for the good people. What kind of government we have care so much about predators? That they believe it's a second sentence to make the sexual predator list, offender list public so everybody can see it. So if you can see where say Carlos a violator, it is a second punishment to me. So see how compassionate the government is when it comes to predator like me. You only understand the message, people. Listen how they think. Listen how they think what will protect a predator like me again. Imagine me violate a little or whoever, and they might give me, and after 12 months, if it is allowed, if them get them way, the administration get them way, it will be 12 months before you can go talk. It's what I did to you. And after 12 months, you better never call me name. You better not call me name to nobody. Because you have 12 months since me violate, by the time I violate you, to the expiry date. So, once that date they expire, that 12 months with Delroy Chuck, I'll give you no. Once that date expire, and you call my name, say me did violate you, you know, so I can't sue you. Because you get the 12 months. You get the whole 12 months to go and go report it. I don't report it. So I want to understand how that is a benefit to a predator like me. Think about I'm a predator. Think about if I am a predator and government are giving so much leniency, so much leeway that the government say after 12 months, whoever me violate, if they not go and go talk, me free. Boy, I love that, you know. How will you say, I love that? And on a lifetime thing, when I go look pan one little girl come out and say, Me Too movement, me the violator when she 8 and 10 and 12, and now she 30, 40, 50 now, and she want to talk. Me shut them down, you know. The system shut them down, you know. How the system is shut down, and me little granddaughter them, you know. My granddaughter them can't come out, come talk when they want to talk, when they have sense, when they realize really what had happened to them when they was younger, you know. The 12 months they protect I, the predator, you know, and they protect the victim, them, you know. So you see, if I am a predator, how would I love a system like this, a government like this, a justice minister like this, who think about me. So after 12 months after my violation, you can't come out, come talk. Me say me a predator, me not buy my Guinness everywhere me see him.
Just my point in the sense that I don't think we can put a time frame on, and we could be re-victimizing the person all over again.
We're 30 years later.
Yes.
You talk about I was harassed in the elevator.
Yes.
No. If you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
Justice Minister Delroy Chuck gave a scenario to explain the need for a time limit.
But look at Mr. Chuck. When I used to teach him, he used to make pass at me. I wouldn't even remember.
Yeah, but
if I did.
Yeah, but Minister Chuck, that is the person's accusation. If they had a record, of that,
years ago.
Yeah, but if they had a record of it or is able to provide evidence. But this is just my point in the sense that I don't think we can put a time frame on, and we could be re-victimizing the person all over again.
When you hear that, people? When you hear that? When you hear that, people? This is the Justice Minister. What is coming for victims all over Jamaica? We are picking in a man. We are family member in a man. This have nothing to do with no politics in a man. The whole of we are feeling it in a man. The whole of we are picking a guy school and family member in a man. We want protection for them, man. When I used to go to school and see taxi man and conductor, now know themselves. I tell her some look pick me some things when they're not supposed to tell them. Pick me a guy at school not supposed to hear certain things, Big man for know themselves, Pick me exposed to certain grown stuff where grown people must tell them. So if the man know say, if you violate them, youth, you go up on a list like up at them a place here. Things that people live from all over the world find themselves in Canada, America, and England. And when they find themselves at them place and them realize how tough the law is regarding violation in them area there. So them man they come up and say them now look for no picnic, They better go find me say violation there and they not happen, people. But I say when them grab you, you're gone, And I hope a man come and find out say the law around them thing there is solid. And then I laugh with you. So if you come up as a violator, a minor violator, me say you can figure it real quick. You can find a size. Because your name is gonna be on the sexual predator list. Right? They are gonna know your face, what you look like, your sex, your race. They might know you. They might know your color, your height. They are gonna know where you live. What does them know about them people? People are sending people to school. Your school, like just moving a neighborhood, are sending people to school. Information like them there is at your fingertip. You just move in a brand new neighborhood. You don't know nobody. Enrolling your kids to go to school. Did they know them tell you which part them people are live people? A sex offender can just left from here so go across the country, They have to go report to even go to work. You think they can just lift up and say, boy, I left from Miami, I go to Orlando. Jump in the car and just drive, so. They have to go report to law enforcement. That's what I say. When them tag your people, when they go violate them, you get the violation there, it stick with you for the rest of your life, and them a place of people. That's why people know so that is a deterrence. Who want them the type of sin to stick with them for the rest of their life? That's a good deterrence. Yo, protect the youth them by all means necessary. We don't want to hear the excuse I come out of Jamaica, but it's we hear from some groups out there. I thought about it's not a good idea. Mr. The follow everything where America do, even Halloween. When it comes to crime fighting and certain things for youths, still a question about if I the right thing to do. No, we no business if a man want to violate picnic. We know where them live. We no business. You're not supposed to do it. We not no soft spot in our heart. If you don't man to violate youths. Serious that it's to violate a youth. It take a couple seconds to molest a youth forever, Did you know that? Couple seconds can destroy a youth forever. Did you know say couple seconds? Me not talk about hours and days. Couple seconds, I'm going to tell you before, you don't have to even touch the youth. You can say something to a youth or expose the youth to some visual and mess up the youth head. When are you a call us, I say? You can show the picnic sitting where you're not supposed to see. You can also say something to the picnic where you're not supposed to tell them as an adult when you know you're grown yourself. Eh? Think about it. Think about that, people. Think about that. You think about that. So when it comes to molester and them man there, now man, you can't, people must be free, man, from and allowed to grow, man. Why we can't adapt that from America? Yes, we not so we adapt everything from America, but if it work in America, Canada, England, and it work, why we not try to make it work? Why we are come up with excuse at Jamaica about we don't believe it's the right thing? The Justice Minister talk about say he don't believe everybody if know where me, the predator, live. Because it's gonna be a second sentence to me. Who cares, man? If I violate, man, make my name go out the man. And me must know say my name I go out there, so I must violate. You can't violate Pickney and mash up a Pickney life. Then they don't care about a nasty predator life. No, sir. Them boy, too much soft heart for predator. You can't mess up a little Pickney life, family. And then I care about the feelings of the man who violate the youth. Remember a youth, you know. The youth can become the prime minister tomorrow. Can be an MP, doctor, lawyer, judge, police, soldier, mother, father. And the future. And you have to tell me, say, one dirty man, with adult, should I know better? Yeah? You know better as a big man. You can violate a little youth and think you are get away with it. It should be no getting away with these things. They've been seeing these things from your boy. Till now, me turn big man, grey man, and my grand pick to them. And your predator do what them do freely. And them boy come go on like them have soft spot in them heart for them. But like them don't think it's a good idea. No, man. No, man. No. Let go the youth them, man. Come on for the youth them next. All these different administration come in. Look what different administration. We have PNP, Labour Right, and when go chat, man. We don't go chat condolences and I'm sorry what happened to the youth. Chat to that chat, man. Do something to it, man. It seems as if we put on a friend them we might have them background dirty when it comes to molesting youth, them are have certain offender crime under them belt. It seems as if we are governed for a friend and a family and a personal self and not for the public. Because in a time like this, if you're a big man, you're a big man, brother. You're a big man, you're a big man, you're upright man, brother. If you don't no pick me, brother. If you not hold on no woman and take you, hold on no woman and take you, brother. And if a lawmaker or justice minister or prime minister, you want them things to be square. No cover over the sexual offender list. No cover. Jamaica does have a sexual offender list. Them have one people. Jamaica, them have one. But the amount of people come in and read about it before, years ago, can I know me I talk about them thing, Make if you understand, say, the numbers on the list is lower than what I go on. Enough man name to make the list, I want you guys know, say, enough man name to make the offenders list in a Jamaica. And if your name make the list, within 10 years, you can go back to a judge and ask that your name be removed from the list. 10 years, after 10 years, no more offender again. You're clean. You turn Christian. After 10 years, remember, nobody never knows say the penny, Everything is quiet and gagged. You have an offenders list, so nobody know that you was on the offenders list. And while it was secret and nobody knew you was on this offenders list, after 10 years, you in Jamaica can go back to the judge, go have your name removed from the private offenders list so nobody never know you was on in the first place. How lenient are they to man like me? Predator? How lenient are they to a predator like me? What kind of nonsense is that? Then predator like me, no must love you, no. 3-term, man. 3rd-term loading, man. If you're a predator, 3rd-term loading, man. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense? You have a system where you get to let go after 10 years. Completely clean record. After 10 years, remember, nobody now check you, depend on ankle monitor, depend on public watch, nothing, you just depend on list. Right? You're there in Jamaica molest Pickney for the last 10 years, but you no Pickney. You no Pickney never carry your name in and nobody never get in trouble for the last 10 years. Can you not stop the violation of our, Then you can go back to the judge and have your name removed from the list and you never stop violating youths and people, So after 10 years now, you're clean. I'm not a predator no more. People, you saw the system is nice to a man like me. Huh? Look good. Talk good, man. Look on the good people. Don't you see the system is nice to a man like me? Think about it. Carlos, the predator. Let's say I am a predator. Let's put me this. So me a predator. Me just put myself in a predator shoe. Everything the man I say and do make me happier. If the justice minister, the man up at top, believes, say, if me violate anybody I come out of prison and nobody should know my name because there'll be a second sentence to me, boy, me gonna love him. Me gonna vote him back in. You saw him make it nice. Me as a predator, me love that. That I'm going 12 months before you call me name. If you ever make call it 13 months come in and you ever call me name and say me violate you, lawsuit. Because after 12 months, you can't come up with nothing. Lawsuit. When it comes to the 13 months, I did not violate. I lie you I tell. The justice system protects me. I, the predator, me got to vote for these people. Mighty God, you can't make this up, people. Justice minister believes, say, if me violate anybody, I go to prison and come back out. And anybody can point for me and say, boy, them go on the predator list and see Carlos pan it. Yeah, him the pan man and everybody can point for me in the community. That would be a mean second. That would be unfair. That would be second sentence. I saw the man feel sorry for me, you know. I saw the man when everybody should be clear which part me live. Them should have clear on me. Mothers know say. Them used to send them pick the guy to school that way there. Tell them to turn the other way and go around the sun and take the longer road. Me know it a little bit longer, but no pass a dirty boy at the yard. Can we see him name for the offenders list? Me know want me pick the guy that shop there no more. Me used to go and send me pick the guy shop from a dirty boy moving in the community. And me go up on the internet, go find out, say, how them live. And me start go shop myself. And me tell me, you understand me, people? Offenders list should be made public and that we are defend as men around here. Real men want offenders list be made public. If you're even a politician and you don't want the list to be made public, you have something to hide. I will not trust you. Well, family. Good afternoon.
Afternoon now, Carlos.
Yeah, afternoon, me there. I'm on in a yard now. See you way. Yeah, man. Good morning.
24 now, man.
Me not rush it. Me not push it. Good morning.
This morning, me watch. Early me run through the program that I watch. That's come out to the local press conference. Press release one for himself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, boy, them want try to put God up on him out. Them don't want him to talk the truth.
Mm.
So over film place, them have road march and all of them thing there. Them run through them community as usual and nothing major. And have a look meeting with the coming Prime Minister. And so me I say, me have to do that.
Yes.
Cover the job. You see, things like them I need for them to fight for the truth. Because truth is and a dance truth in a brother. When I take the scrutiny for we, you know. Our truth, you know, when we go sick at the hospital, you know, very one, you know.
True.
It's when time we meet in an accident and we want blood and we want X-ray and we want this. They must send we to feed them friend and that the man try to stop people. And you can't see item for $1 and you see a $35. I eat a cripple way. I eat make no money now in the country. Because the big man them cry get fed and full and over full.
Yeah, make we get back to the sexual offender list. That's the one drop it. What do you think about that? We want the sexual predator offender list. So big man tap molest could pick me. That's over there. What do you think?
But For that look, we know me I look on a look boy that were dead the other day.
Artistic boy.
The artistic boy.
Boy that was on.
We're dead in the car. And people are look for him, Me not think him just go lock up in a car and dead so and call us.
Me not think so, because you can't open car. No for them you can't open car. Him here.
They look nowadays, no matter how them stay, them have sense.
Artistic youth are smart youth, them, you know. You never know that? Are some people have special skills, you know. Some people don't know that.
Listen, me no man, but the perpetrator now. Because how you look, the whole of the place. Him go down in our house and the same set of people them go down look for him. And now the hours a man just threw him in a car like him in a car.
That can't to they need to investigate and make us see what go on. We want the
investigator.
We want the predator list to be made public, bro. We want, if a man violate youth boy, you can't walk up and down and nobody knows how that's you live, brother, who you. That to stop. We're not busy about no man feelings, and if you are beat up no man, you shouldn't do it in the first place. We're not sorry for you, don't sorry for me, and we get involved in that. Period.
Carlos, good morning. How is it that they're going to want this thing out or put it out there for the greater good when they have their own friends involved in child molestation? Allegedly, like a Bobby Montague and the one that I think he retired to the other day. I keep forgetting his name. There's this older one who is in his 80s right now.
You know what, sister?
You know what I mean?
I don't believe if I haven't put a man, put it out there, man. Put it out there, man. If you're a road, man, for better good at the nation.
When them some other.
No, there's another one, man. And him always have him shirt open.
Okay. I want to call
no,
we know we are talking.
Mike Henry. Yeah, no, allegedly. I put that out there.
But that's why when him they say you cover up because sex predator, you different sex predator friend them in a parliament. So it's true.
Lambert Brown.
So it's true.
Yes.
You cannot, bro, you cannot look here. Me a big man, me a grand picnic. How me could I not want that to be made public? Am I sick in my head?
Because Carlos, if you're a criminal, like 28, and the followers them, and you know your name I go out there, and you for put a signature for make the thing go out there. Tell me the truth. You as a criminal, you are going to put it out there?
That's why it's not good for a criminal to be in the office. That's why it's good for have people with good character in the office. And that's good. People with good character in the office. And that's a mistake we make as a people. Yo, give me final talk. Let me take a next call here. Come on, this have to stay long today.
Overall, the reason why we can't see so much transparency in this country, because you're asking for transparency, right? That's what you're asking.
Yes, ma'am.
Jamaica is just way too corrupt for that. It's so decrepit and disgusting to the fact that I think about it more throw up right now because it's so bad that it's like you're in murky waters, you're in filth, and you can't come out.
Let me tell you something, sister. You see the laws up here, so? They're going to make a one talk and give back the mic. You see the laws up here, so? You think me never see a big man a walk with a school girl at a foreigner, you know? Me never see a big man a call to a school girl and them and youth a big up and they wear uniform, you know? They wear a name brand, you know? Me never see a big man a hang off a school when the youth them have them function, you know? Because the law put the fear of God in you. Big, you look at you, you think you can just call to the youth them, so? Police for your backside. And them smart, because they know they got the laws that protect them, so the youth them know about these things. We need the predator list to be free up. Continue, my sister.
Jamaica works to keep on, I said, Me there in this area here where me live in a Painland. And you will have men who do look at little girls.
All over Jamaica there. From your boy till now, me got school and I go on till all know it's still a go on. So it tell me say them do nothing about it. So me can use my page and make nights. You think I know me about for this? Sure.
Me live next to somewhere stay so Carlos. So people who stay like that who they don't know what boundaries are and they do those things, Carlos. It's a part of them, and when you say it wrong, they're making it seem like you're wrong to say that they're wrong. You have the problem, and them a play hypocrite act like so them not doing nothing.
Jamaica Candy Max, some part of Jamaica Candy Max, sorry family. Wagwan Candy Max, bless myself, man. Gigi Jones, Red White, the whole team. No love, you know. Continue, my sister.
Well, Carlos, they just represent, these politicians just represent what's going on in the broader society. That's it. From the top to the bottom, it's just corrupt all around. You understand? They do not care. And I'm telling you have people who are so evil, a peer parasite, and you hear Andre Stevens say, a peer parasite to walk around the place.
Parasite,
and I've been saying it, a peer parasite, brother.
Parasite,
yeah, people the world to see think them that them good, them doing well, and they care for people and they're looking out for the greater good, and they're abiding by laws and they're good upstanding citizens, when in fact they're corrupt and they're doing some very disgusting, nasty, decrepit things. They don't care about people. They know they must satisfy themselves, them doing business. And it's like, you know who know the truth, stand up for the truth, stand up for what is right, and you're a decent, good person, you're pure. They try to corrupt you, they try to benign your character, make you look bad, like what's happening to Dr. Dawes. And they try to belittle you and gaslight you because you're telling the truth. That's just how they operate. We're living in a time now, the Bible tells us that we have to separate the wheat from the tares now. There's a separation between good and evil. But the exposure is going on. Thank the Lord Jesus for that. There is an exposure going on. When they're being exposed, everybody has a phone. Everybody can record. Everybody is seeing things now. You understand? Things God allow the veil to be lifted for us, for our eyes to be open. And if we're not taking the information and using it to our advantage and standing up for ourselves and speaking out, what's going to happen? It's going to continue.
You're right about information, sister. There have never been an election in Jamaica where people have so much information going into that election. Never in our history, Jamaica have information going into the election. Never yet happened. First time.
I tell you what really caused that too, and this is just my personal take on it. I felt like this government, or I feel like this government literally wanted to use the social media space to promote themselves and make themselves look like they're open. As I said, the word transparent. For people like them, to make themselves look likable. But in fact, it started to work against them. People started to expose them, things about them started to come out, and people started to see them for what they really are. Corrupt. You understand? You cannot hide anymore. You can't tell somebody, say, oh, give me your phone and erase the video there. You have no legal right and jurisdiction to take away somebody's private property, something as personal as a phone, and tell somebody to erase them personal things off of them phone. You don't do those things. You say if I record, all right. I remember when there was this, I remember going to school, and I used to have to walk up like a hill to go to school, like a little hill, right? And it's a nice residential area of the pass to go to school. And there was this taxi man that stopped in front of this yard, and he would actually be doing stuff to himself in front of us schoolgirls walking past him, and he might walk past me.
Yeah, when I hear that people, when I hear that them clot there, when I hear them clot the people.
You're seeing us actually gave him some kicks. And I my God, I was 14 and I saw him, I saw his appendix. And I'm saying, like, It's like no man. It's like the person who own the house in front of where he parked all the time. Literally come out, come catch him and call the police on him, and right in the middle of him doing what he was doing, the police take him out.
If any student up as a report that the police might take all day, them not save the resources, they might fine you. You something like that.
Forget that. I could never forget that, brother. When I see that, I say, yo, I felt so, and I wasn't, he was not even near me, and I felt so violated just by the sight of it.
You hear that, people? That's what I say. A lot of you get violated and never get touched. I think that people show you. I think that people, some man, they know themselves. At time we want the list to be out there public. We don't care about some nasty man feelings. You could have find my father, my brother, my sister, Pani, or my name. We don't care. The list needs to go public now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
It's bad. I'm telling you, you have men. Me see some videos out there where men just literally looking at women and just watching women pass, and right in front of the women, they're jerking off in front of these women. In public.
People, me say whether picnic or adult, me say if you do that a fine, you're going to jail. And you're gonna have a little tag behind you. Are the taxi man there? In the panelist, you know? In the predator list, you know? For doing that.
I know that, Carlos. I know. But this is what my husband just tell me a while ago. Say he used to work bus as a conductor. And literally see men in the bus and play with themselves.
Yes, Carlos. Me, when me was in the 90s, and me say, he have a specific man come when him know school over. Our peak hours. And him in him jacket and tie, and him have him briefcase, and him make somebody hold him and put it on him foot. And by the time the man itch up on some woman, him wet them up, you know?
When I hear people, they believe you, man.
You have a lot of pervert to go better.
A long time. And I know these people. And I just know people we ban come see this at time if you stop. We want the public, make the predator list go public, man. I saw me see it, man.
Carlos, I'm going to show you this. I discuss, and I force me to tell you about this. You know what the reason why I'm not going around now my community most of the time? The reason being, the local girl them with the big man them a call to. Me not approve of that. You can't stand upside of me and call to no local girl. Ma burn you out. And you see through that? Them not really like me. Cause me talk the truth. Right now, me can show you one little girl. She not 13. And she just a baby the other day. And
just we say she not 13 yet, she's just a baby.
Alright. Right now, a policeman me see round the area the local girl them.
And you want to bet no man no got jail? No man no got jail. Come to find out that probably grown man get her pregnant and no man no got jail for that, you know. Another poverty she grow. You see that? Them thing they grow poverty, you know? Increase poverty.
The mama agree with it. The nurse them agree with it. The police them agree with it. The relevant authority agree with it.
So how we get
12-year-old come in at the hospital. You're supposed to get the mother, get the baby father, get home radar, and come in.
So a big man breeder.
Look a boy now, breed. Look a boy now and a local girl. Look again, no, big, no, look boy.
Oh, other way, they're the right way. Because the big man, the big man, already. Wow.
Him have to come buy 2 liquor the yard, buy mama something and squeeze her $2,000, and he meet up for 2-3 hours till everybody gone to school, gone out of bed, and then cock her up on one corner, and then I know I went last night, everybody gone on their bed.
She get money for buy flour. She get money for buy flour and some chicken back the next morning, and mama good.
The big man come against it, him gonna say, go buy 2 high grade for me and go buy a Guinness for yourself. Buy out everybody.
Whoa, molest everybody with 1 bag of grocery. Wow. People, I'm not lying.
Big man, I'm tell you this. If you know them on the ground, call us and see the pervert. When you see them, they don't want a big woman. Them don't want a big woman. Them don't want a woman where have no mature brain. Them want a little girl them where they can get $1,000. I go buy a food. I go buy a juice. And look more you can say, girl, come here.
The system not protect them, man. The system not protect them, man. Can any one of them, man, there?
The youth them
Yo.
call up.
You
The
see-
the parents, the relevant authority,
Yeah.
the police, if you look out for them and look them.
Because number one, me say no man up here so a roadside. I said to a girl, me never see it yet. I'm there long enough. Never. No grown man. And you know what happened? In as many states in the United States, the sexual consent is 16. You know? The age of consent is 16. But let me tell you the difference. You're not gonna find no grown man I try they were 16, you know. You very rarely find that a man bunny out, you know. If you're a grown man I try they with a 16-year-old, you know. 16-year-old girl, if them have sex, they go have sex with them classmate and them student of their peer. Not no grown man. You understand what I say? So in Jamaica, they now wait till them turn 16. They might take them out of bed.
Because the mother did have fee when she was 15, 14. So she feels like it's alright. But if you the bucket too and get a youth them, you know why you youth them come hold up them head over you.
No, for them, you a piggy bank for them parents, you know. And so they get food the next day. Come and they come saka and left for money for your parents buy food. And so they fall in love with the predator, you know. Fall in love with the predator like that. Oh, doing a nice guy, man. And him a nice guy. Last week, him pay me.
Jump the sister. Jump everybody.
That happened. That happened too.
Because the finance minister.
That happened too, man. That happened too.
Mr. To him at the finance minister, everybody can come say, give me this, give me that, give me that in my finance. Eh? Okay.
Yeah, what?
So, what rule we as a parent? The parent that we know used to hold them belly. And we never did know so them hungry, they can give with the food and do without.
Reality, that's true.
That's why they let the piece of land and never sell it. And I look how hungry they got through. And I look rough time they got through. You know, all the old people that manage to keep the land and left it for the offspring, they man never sell it. Not all people. You think about that? You think a little suffering they got through?
No, but Carlos, somebody's in the comments saying that it's poverty cause it.
That is part of it.
Just listen when me have
that poverty is part. You can't take that outside.
What I'm saying.
Stephanie.
Listen to what I'm saying. Poverty has nothing to do with it. This is my take on it. Because when me grew up, me learn this from my mother. Enough time me hungry and a lollipop me suck on a night and me not have no food to eat. And I never ever hear my mother tell me, say, boy, you forgot go on to Mr. Richards or Mr. Brown somewhere and I could give me to nobody and allow nobody to touch me. She tell me for hold me hungry till the next day and the next day me get something to eat.
True.
That's how my mother did. She did hungry, me never even know so she hungry.
Yeah, just like the
pride people of Carlos.
Yeah, just like the police were thief the car. There's some people are sorry for him. Me not sorry for him. How much police out there? How much police out there in the same position like him and a thief the car? How much other police out there? How much?
Yes.
He will get the chance to investigate himself because a detective.
Can't get that now because he was caught red-handed.
No, man, sir, if him never get old. Even my dogs, I deal with the case, you know.
Yeah.
Can we go poor, you know? Me go poor, you know, very poor, you know. I will never go through nobody window. Never lose somebody goat. Never broke no shop. We hold it. Hold it. There's no other way more than holding it. Me never know another way when I grow up because my parents don't up to certain things. So thieving would never. Eh?
You trying to tell me my husband? I tell me, no, yeah, you hear me? No, that's a rubbish.
That's why we have so much people who do all type of things because it's not everybody can hold it.
No, it's lack of morality. When you have no moral standing and foundation, you do anything.
True.
I'm telling you. You
have to hold it.
I stand to that standpoint. When you're hungry, my mother tell me, say, you don't tell people when you're hungry, you don't got people you're going to name from anybody. Doesn't that save you from predators, Carlos? When you know to be disciplined and you own your own, and even if you're hungry till your stomach turn and you're thirsty till you feel like you're dry down, you don't let nobody know that. That's your problem.
As a youth, grew up in Jamaica, we all know youth around us, even when we got school, used to be beggy. Talk truth. Because you like me to know what kind of training and get a film yard. Me never used to stay so because my yard grow me different. And when I got school, I saw look you beggy, you can't pick by anything and get it in yam. I swear.
Give me a finishing point.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, listen to your part.
Yeah, so me that said, I know. You have some youth, beggy, you know, beggy when I got school. Me remember them up till today. Just beggy. So I never grew like that to big when I grew. Yo.
Carlos. You never grow like that for have that type of mentality. You don't grow up that way. Even if you decide, say, boy, you don't have much, and when you go to school, only water from the pipe you can drink. You just drink some water and you go back to class.
You know, so me just come up on the phone with a brother a while ago, one truck driver. I reason with him. We talk. And the conversation cover because me I remember one time I drive cross country to California like me doing in all the time. So remember say one time I stop at one gas station, right? That Loves. Me like to stop at Loves gas station when I travel cross country. And that's when I stop. And we stopping at the gas station and I look for some key ring. Come here, say, or some magnet. Come here, say, as we travel across America, I like to get a magnet or something from these different states and different cities when we stop. And me have a key. My car key, I'm gonna put my key in my pocket, my jacket pocket. And you know, so a white boy come say to me, say, what me have in my what me just put in my pocket. So me put something in my pocket a while ago. Me just tell the man a while ago, say, it happens so quick that me not even realize what because the first anybody ever accused me of thief and anything, you know. So me quickly take my key out and pocket and I say, what the hell are you talking about? But me I say, if me didn't know, because me just tell the driver right now a while ago, I say, driver, if me didn't know, me say if that should have ever happen to me again, me I say call the police. Because we're gonna sue them. They're gonna sue them. They got my money right there. So me walk out of the store, left my money. I should have never complied and take up my key out of my pocket. But me say it happened so quick. People call me, you know, it burn me, didn't buy gas at the gas station. I just drive out and gone. It burn me so till. No call me the thief, man. Me not like that, man. No, sir.
Quick, where you make, you know? You're
me say, if you didn't know because I just talk to the driver while ago, the driver say, boy, you get your money right there, so you know. He said, if you didn't know, you just go and make them call the police. Make you accuse you, call the police. Camera there everywhere. Call the police, man. Yes, he got it in his pocket right there. He got it in his pocket. Police come, just take out my key. Yes, I think wait for the police. That's a lawsuit. What money that the people are fighting, you know? Me walk or left it, take out my key out of my pocket real quick. I say, what are you talking about? I'm a driver left the place because I feel so pissed off. And the first time I go to the store and anybody accuse me of stealing. I'm your old gray-beard man. See, so, but not a good feeling.
But to be honest, Carlos, this is where I was going when it was pertaining to your topic. I'm not straying from it.
Yes.
When you discipline as a child and you learn that, boy, you don't go to people and bow down and ask people for not even a drink of water. You don't let yourself open to any kind of abuse because nobody can all and pull you up nowhere. Tell you, say, boy, you did beg them a drink of water last week or one piece of bread the day before or anything. You keep your own and you hold your own. We need to start teaching children the basic principles, foundations of life. Your discipline, your stay disciplined, you have humility. They're not teaching children not anymore. The parents themselves don't have those qualities either. So it's not about not knowing how to keep it and hold it. It is fact, it's true they don't know how to. Sean is not wrong, he's right. Because there's no firm foundation. There's no discipline. And it's like if you decide to hold your own and you might not have the best of everything and you might not have everything. Some people will say, oh yeah, hungry belly. Hungry belly is when you don't know for hold your own and you beg people.
You see them thing
people don't.
Them think that training, a home training that your sister start at home, home training, you bend that from your youth, you bend, You see when I grow up, I can't remember no yard, I think about it right now. We can't remember a yard where people used to share food and put on for call us. No,
you get your ass broke.
No, man, I can't remember a yard that people used to put on food and shit. No, sir. You used to have one virgin named Mojo, used to do right before we. The only time in my yard unless we are run boat. Unless we are run boat. That's all. I'm a virgin.
Because to tell you the meaning, I will just mention that word hungry belly.
Non-factless.
Jamaican colloquialisms and how we relate to each other. No, you see that word, they say hungry belly. Hungry belly, when you go beg, and even though you're not hungry, you still go beg. Don't it? That's how we learn it. Nowadays, hungry belly is when you don't have nothing and you stay hungry and you fight it. That is hungry belly these days, you know? That is how it is. It's seen now when you're disciplined and you decide to bear your own problems and you put your problems to other people and you help yourself. That is when you look like you have a problem. It's not like you're a strong person, you stand on your own and you're mature and you're taking responsibility for yourself. No, everything is in reverse now, Carlos. You should be looked down on because you decide to take responsibility for yourself. So having a whole mind and a complete persona is like you are the one that look off and the one that were decrepit, lack morality, do all kind of loose things and immoral things, and them are the one that get praised these days.
Not true.
So if you're no, me can't say this raw. If you fuck from your eye there, your knee. And you will get all like praise. Because you fuck for your eye there, and you deal with all kind of man for your 12. And you breed for your 13. And that are the respect now. You have some girls who end up in those situations because they did not have a choice and things happen to them and you cannot blame them. Yes, because it's grown adults dealing with them. Children cannot consent to sex. Understood. But at the same time, it seems as if it's being praised nowadays.
True.
You understand?
True.
Is that something to reprimand and say, boy, you can't blame the child either, blame the men. And again, children cannot consent to sex.
Them man have to go and look them age, man.
Children cannot consent.
The government need all them rapists here, hang them by them balls.
Jesus.
Just tie them on a truck with them balls, and anyway the truck stop from Nigel to Kingston. If him survive, him live.
That definitely not going to happen, because if the right truck believe, say, putting a name out there's a second sentence, that not going to happen. Family, let me take a next call here. Blessing scene.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Enough love. Enough love, family.
Yes.
What for fire that, people? Respect. What I want, family? Hello? Sister, what's on your mind?
I've been listening to your conversation. You're talking about the sex offenders register.
Yeah, but I hear you good enough. Make sure so we are hear you good enough. Yeah.
You're talking about the sex offenders register at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, mama. Yes.
I don't feel that will ever become public in Jamaica.
Why? Why don't you think so?
And the reason why I feel there is a lot of politicians and high class persons on the register. Carlos, for I would say the last 15 years, could be more, I have been working with young persons that have been sexually violated. And the trauma that these young persons go through. For us, a provider or a supporter is hard work.
Wow.
To get to these kids. And when I'm saying it, hard work, it is hard work. These young persons, to try you, they will take you to the ends.
Wow.
And if you're never strong, it would break you. When these ministers and whoever violate these young persons for their kicks and enjoyment, they are traumatized for life, some of them. They cannot even hold down a relationship. They might come across somebody who is caring. As I'm talking about a male now as they go on in life, yes? Who is caring and would do anything for them and would support them without abuse. But because of prior treatment, they cannot accept it.
Wow.
Or, as one young lady told me, I will break it down. They put up a barrier. And for you to break that barrier, they take you to the end.
Wow.
To gain your trust. They put all sorts in your way. And they do all sorts. And when they start coming down now and they will start talking to you, and they will say so-and-so to you, and they will say so-and-so to you. And you will say, well, why you say that? And they will say, you don't know what we've been through. And then they will say to you, say, but you are different. By this time, you know, them take you to the million or your head. Your head. Your head, that give you a you know, that even that spring can help you because you don't know which way to go. Yeah? But when a child comes to you and say to you that we don't know what they've been through, you have to understand. And I don't feel to myself that the sexual register will ever be completed or published. Okay, when they say about publish now, right? I can understand about publishing the register. Now listen to me, Carlos, when I say about publishing the register. Because there has been persons that have put on that register that are innocent. But if the collection of information had been collated properly and done as it should be done, these things wouldn't happen. But you know, sometimes A and B will have the same name. them born the same date, them born the same month, but the year is the issue.
But the victim know the predator.
Aye, yes. And the victims also know the predators. But you see, again, there is a thing in England that says, why not believe the child? Okay? Because the job that I do now, right? Even if I am innocent and a child makes a negative comment about me, they're going to believe the child before they investigate it.
That's right.
And it depends on the severity of the allegation. Yes, but Jamaica, nothing like that goes
That's all we want to take it serious, because if it come up, say you violate a child right now.
Listen to me. They're not going to take it serious, right? Because a lot of them is on it. And if they had social services like what we have here, them wouldn't know which part to fly.
If it be serious like us, because it's a them thing there,
because
zero tolerance.
I have a police friend here. You know. Yeah? And he deals in child protection. And if I am not sure, I email him or I will phone him. And he'll say A, B, and C. And he'll say, okay, hold on, I'll come back to you. But from the child, let it go out of their mouth. Are you as the person responsible for that child? Think Mary Jane, our Father Paul, now do right by that child. The investigation is clicked into place. But because them is so effing corrupted down there, and you have the DPP and some of them that is getting them little bread and butter side way, they don't investigate it. But I tell you something, if they know the trauma that it causes some of these children, they would do something about the Child Protection Act. Them have some people down at Liverpool there, where them you talk here about the triads. You can go and look up that for yourself. The kids are at risk in Liverpool by these people. But anyhow, them calf, you have everybody come down upon them. Because children need to be protected. And Jamaica not going to do it because, Carlos, you take it as I tell you. Any of them put the list there. They not to put the address, just put the list with the name then. 3/4 the old crab loaves, them are go the panny. Them who are wearing them short and tight, they are going to be on.
If they are road down, because we tired of what is happening now. We are protect some big man, them and little youth, them are suffer. We tired of that.
Yes,
tired of that. Youth them are suffer. We're tired of that. Boys and girls, man and woman are suffer. At times, look at a man can just think they can just take it as a free will and just think I saw you go. Eh? No, in our work, no, man. If we need deterrence, man must, the baby must grow.
Kids are suffering. The kids are suffering. The kids are suffering, and there is nobody in authority that they can go to and talk to and release themselves then, right? Because them nah believe them or them cover it up, and it is wrong.
We're not take picnic serious at Jamaica, man. That's what I want to go. Take picnic serious. Take the youth them serious.
Yeah, I tell you something, Carlos. You see some of them ministers and things, if they did that, England, then did that. Bradmore would have missed it. Who no got Bradmore? Yes? Would that be some of the office jail them, yeah.
They would be in a power.
Yes. And they would not, no, they wouldn't have no power because they would be pulled down.
Yeah, there would never be
It's the corruption. No, it's the corruption that has spoiled Jamaica. Yeah. And when you hear Andrew Holness bowl as him is come talk about him now come down fire and sent him about England, we wouldn't want him, yeah, because he wouldn't survive. And as bad as we have trees, I mean, the one you were there, plus there are trees, I mean, and oh God, the one where they did want to get the money to build the prison. Oh shit. Ooh, David Cameron. Them couldn't flex, yeah. Because they would have been brought down, because as David Cameron did say, Jamaica is one of the corrupted countries in the world. And friggin' worse than piss in Nigeria. And you know, say Nigeria, but
I'm not lie. Some things with Jamaican and we just sit down as a people and take it. Nigerian, they wouldn't take it. We take everything.
No. It needs to stop, and it needs to be brought to book. And Andrew Holness, again, I say this, Andrew Holness, I mean, what's it, Alabama thief then? The whole of them want put in a barrel to rust, and when you let it go, it have no ending. Because they are wicked and they are evil people.
Sister.
And to me, because I watch you know, watch Wayne Lonesome, me watch Andre, me watch Topic, me watch Mystic, me watch the whole of them. And the more the stories are coming together, it's the worse it is. Him not say it is against him.
Jaja.
And then to top it all, Dr. Dawes go open out the whole of them dirty laundry, so them are go put Gagad upon them. But it's one thing I have to tell them. I do hope that all of the land where them are creep up, all of the old people them where them are disposition for money, everybody where them are run off of their land and tell lie. I hope the whole effing lot of them when Father God said time to come home, put the whole fucking lot of it, tap on the casket and go along a cemetery with it, because they have to left that rass here. Then it's out of order. And Carlos me gone. Because this thing hurts me, it hurt me no more.
Respect for the call here, every time.
Later.
Jaja, manners and respect, thanks for the contribution.
All right, my darling. You take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. Jaja people. When you hear that, you must say she work with the victims of them type of crime, yeah. And it is hard. They traumatize the trauma what it caused them a youth, yeah. Mash them up, man. While the predator gone look for your next victim for mash up again. System now hold them up to account. Your bus driver, you just go from youth to youth. Every year, you have every batch of youth in the school, you go through several of them. Some of them sit on the front seat, and when them graduate, on the type of mother sitting from your youth.
I call us, it is me. Yes, it's on the line.
Patricia Wagwan, yes, my live. Tell me what's on the mind, sister.
Yeah, my dear. Yeah, I was listening on the live. I remember when I was 6 years old, one of them years ago, had approached me where I used to live in England, and he was trying to call me into the room, and I managed to escape from him, thank goodness.
Wow.
And some years later on, then he approached me right in front of my mother one day on the street and asked why is it I wouldn't talk to him. And instead, I cursed him out. I said to him, I said, "What? You can't fire somebody your own age. That you have to look for somebody who is much younger than you."
So how old was at the time?
I was 6 years old years ago, but when he approached me again, I was about 14 after some years after that.
Wow.
And that's when I let him have it. I cursed him out right in front of my mother on the street because my mom didn't. When my mom asked, you know, what happened? Why is it that cursed the man out like that? Then I started to tell her the whole story, how
Yes.
that man approached me years ago when I was younger. She said, "But why didn't you tell me?" I said, because I know the fact if I had told her, I know what would have happened. That man would have ended up in the hospital or probably dead.
Wow. So even at even at 6-year-old, you still remember the predator at 14.
At 14 years, yep. You would think that these people would leave these children alone, but no, that's what happened. But I was 14 at the time. I was bigger than at the time, and that's when I let him know. I said, "Look here." That's why I have no respect for older men that approach children or mess even with young girls. I look at it like this: leave the young people alone and let them grow gracefully.
Thank
but
God.
some of these old farts, excuse my language here, they feel that they have to constantly approach young people and mess with them out. Mess with them out there.
You look like saying now to tell big woman.
Yes.
You like then have a big old grown man. What kind of conversation you can have with a little a girl or a guy who I got to school? If me a big man, I go call to a girl I got to school. Me a big man. What me do? I talk to a girl in a uniform. Somebody, hey Patricia, you know, so some of them parents are poor and I try with them one little pick that go to school. I pray that the little girl or boy that go to school so they can go to education to take the parents out of poverty and some man breed the little one girl out of school. You know, so I'm gonna breed somebody else. No man, tell me that favor, man. I create poverty in my country too, man. But see that to me, I grew up in a man.
That slavery, all of that stemmed from the slavery mentality. When is our people going to break away from that? You know, my other friend said that same thing almost nearly happened to her. And it's a good thing her mother, who is from Belize, managed to take her off to Jamaica before that happened, because she said some of her family members wanted to put her out to some of the guys that was Dada in Kingston, you know, because they saw her at one point and took a liking to her, wanted her also.
But them must be over, man. That must wipe. Look here, that must be wiped out of the Jamaican appetite. So give me the predator list. We no business who for name the planet. We start Jamaica fresh. We reset with country. I will move forward. Think about the ones who come behind the little youth. Them give them a chance. Give them a life, no man. Me a 50-year-old tomorrow. My birthday. Another year me put on. And you want to tell me some band come see this and we can't stop as a people. Half a century.
That's right.
Me live more than half a century. And we just a go answer. No, man. No, man.
Exactly.
See the sister while I go call.
Leave the children alone and let them grow. But everybody in the chat wish Carlos happy birthday and send him some hearts, please. Send him all the love.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Patricia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I don't get to talk to you another time, but you know, enjoy your birthday tomorrow. All the best.
Hey, blessings to you. Yeah? Enough love.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care now.
Yes. Thank you for calling.
Right.
People, what may I say is that me born come cinema thing. Me a 50-year-old. Me older than a lot of youths, lot of people. Right? I eat me born come say big man I know themselves, whether taxi man, bus man, doctor, shop man, me see teacher, me see police, me see justice of the peace. These men were supposed to set example where I and I supposed to look up to. As a little youth, I never see nothing wrong with it. I thought the man was an old player. Because you have the song them that go along with our culture. Old dog like me. We have the girl them in a 2s and 3. Trailer load of girl. Old gallis. Mr. Houdini. You understand me? And you hear all the music they play. Man, if you have girl in a bungle. Yeah? And all them nonsense there. And I saw you see the place around. When you see a man in a compromising position with a little minor in a Jamaica, nobody call the police. Nobody take a second look because it is nothing unusual. It is part of our culture. You need to change, man. Eh? You think me come a foreigner? You think if any man seen a man with no picnic boy, someone not call the police? He probably get beat down before police come. A foreign. Me say that man, they probably get beat down by the people in America, the citizens them, before police come. That's how we see them do things up. So when they got jail for bad picnic, You got prison for bad picking a different thing that, you know, man. A major violation, you got prison for, you know. So you got prison if you live and come out, brother. I see, sure. In Jamaica, it's like nothing. You see a big man now and bus stop and now and building, now and bus, now and car. They look up at the live east, but she gone west with the taxi driver. And she alone in her uniform with this big old rusty married man. We have 100 wife and a 40, 11 teen sweetheart and picnic and baby mama. Eh? I go the little picnic, I go. People are sending picnic come to school, gone a different way, gone saka little picnic. And they want to tell me, say, you must go to prison, the name must step on some list. At time, the name must step on some list. So man must know, say, you violate youth. We don't stand for that no more. I see that from my little youth I grew up. And I say, no changes. 4 daughter, I get a 2 granddaughter, and a son I go on. Eh? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. And me see, people are talking about saying, no, man, don't make it public because it endanger the predator. Who do care about you? You never care about the child? I don't care about you. If nobody beat you up, go to the police. If nobody beat you up or whatever, call the police. Simple. But we're not going to make a few predator feelings and their safety override the protection of the wider population, our youths, by not making the sexual predator list public. You can make that man go turn a taxi driver, he can turn a conductor, he can turn a teacher, he can turn a pastor, he can turn a piano player, a guitar player, he can turn a football coach. He might be around the little youth, them and stuff like that. Even though they're on no list. Employers now have no list to look upon to weed out the sexual predator among them work population. We don't have that. That needs to go. Big man must left little picnic and that's the thing there. If you're a big man, go and left little picnic, my barn come see it. Me say me over 50. I'm my birthday tomorrow. Me a big ass grey beard man. That my barn come see that for Lego now as a people. Wagwan family.
Good afternoon, Carlos. Boy, you're touching a critical subject that needs to be addressed
Not
urgently.
You. Urgent, man.
And man, you're on point. I can see that you have the interests of our youth.
Man, a long time you blue, man. You, thank you, brother.
You know, let me tell you something, man. When you said, you know, that the mother probably have her one daughter, and she was investing in her daughter to get the family out of poverty, you know, through education and upward mobility. And the grey back man or the grey chest man or the grey head man just come and dash all that hope and aspiration that the parents had in that child.
Great poverty.
You know, mashed up, man. Generational poverty, man.
Mashed up.
Hundreds of years to come.
Eh?
Yes, man, the community run down, the house run down, because what is happening, you know, those children are getting pregnant in their parents' long time house and they don't have on any additional room. Oh. So it's more discomfort at the home, more poverty, because when you get pregnant, when a person gets pregnant at early age, they have mashed up their lives. They don't see any opportunity and they should travel the world. It's why getting pregnant instead of getting an education or a skill and travel the world.
None of them get tied up till all them picnic go to school, because if you come from a working home, mama got grown with the father or mama go hustle. You know the home stay in Jamaica. Mama go hustle, she got market, daddy got grown. Who are gonna stay with the baby? You're pregnant at school now, you have to stay here now, mama and daddy. You can't come lift up the bar, help mama lift up the basket because you're pregnant and a young baby. So there go. Eh?
A lot of parents have died with a broken heart, Carlos, because they invested in their children and pregnancy. Mash them up.
And the thing about it, the same dirty man do it over and over and over again. Yo!
Yes, man, they should be punished and they should be blacklisted, as you say.
Yeah, man.
Everybody should know who are those persons.
We need to know.
In their communities.
We need to know. That means the local youth, them say, boy, I mean, I do that, you know. Boy, you need to go for like when people, all right, all of them men we say I'm modest to in Jamaica. We say they get a chance to come a foreign, then tap, you know. Me say, man, no come here, come violate, you know. But me say, 99.999% of them man there in Jamaica will never look on a mine, you know.
And you have pastors, you know, businessmen and politicians, you know, and lawyers and doctors who are molesting young boys, you know. So it's not only girls alone going through this trauma.
That is true.
Right?
Boys too.
It's just that they can't get pregnant. But a lot of that is going on and it needs to stop.
And the trauma is hard and the youth them too, because if a youth come say get molested in our culture.
Nobody to talk to.
Think about our culture.
To shame.
Think about our culture and a man come out come say you get violated then way. It take a brave youth to come out come talk.
They have to bear the burden on their own.
Eh? No youth that get violated in Jamaica.
Once they mention that in their community, you know, they have to leave the community. They are condemned for life.
Then why
in fact, the predators should be the one that are condemned. But the victims are more condemned than the predators because the predators have options to travel and to move up and down in their cars, while those victims are stationary. They're not moving from where they are.
Simply, let me give you a good example. The Gully Queen. I watched a documentary, The Gully Queen of my New Kingston were living at the gutter. Stationary. Them can't go nowhere because none of them get run up on them community.
Got money to help them, you know, and they still left in the gutter for people to beat them and mash them up.
See?
You see how cruel this government is? Even people in the gully they are stealing from.
Gully Queen. Them in there because them family members they have to run up on the community.
They're stealing from the children who are dying at Bustamante Hospital by depriving them of medical care. Everybody, these people are stealing from. You mentioned the farmers with the fertilizers, the man who have to walk with a bucket to fetch water to pour on the plants, and a fork and a hoe on his back, and him clothes tear up, and he must sweat. When he come back from the farm, him smell bad. And at the same time, woman have to be home cooking something for them too. Those are the people who have these fertilizers from Carlos.
And those men, even though them dirty and stain up and the water about think and they smell bad, those people are the most important people on the face of the earth. Nobody is more important than a farmer. Nobody. You name the profession.
Children from it. They feed their children from it. They send their children to school. And when I've seen some of those hard-working farmers who have lost out on their children because of teenage pregnancy. So you are hitting a solid point, Carlos, that this must stop. We need to continue to sensitize the people and alert them to the danger that our children are faced with. And it's good that we are discussing it, because we have to make them know that it's not normal for them to be doing that to our children.
No, man. My band come sit and go and I go to school.
The more people become aware.
Me go to school.
And to do something about it whenever they see it is happening in their communities.
Let me tell you now how the brain stay. It's some of the young and there in Jamaica, me think it was cool. Me want to be like them man, they have my wife and a bold a girl who me carry a park at night time and a school girl. Me never know me I look upon, you know. I grow up with them, me won't pick them, you know. That's why I tell my brother, you know, say when we go to Jamaica, some man me not call to them, you know. He said, someone I know you, some molest me not deal with them, because my stomach sick. Because I know as a grown man, I can't talk to you. I'm going to Jamaica, them and them still do it, you know. One of them used to drive vehicle from me, I got school, from me, I got steps, you know. And me a great beard man now, you know. The man still a drive vehicle down that does breed a while, like a 14-year-old girl. And me ask, say, how come him not going to jail? Them say, because a little girl like that get pregnant, she got a clinic for prenatal. Maybe teacher find out so she pregnant or suspect. She got a clinic, nurse knows she's pregnant, she get a prenatal care. Where's the connection with law enforcement in all of this? Where is the connection with law enforcement? A minor pregnant in Jamaica, show up a clinic. Teacher probably a suspect her in a school, or sleep or whatever. Kind of symptom.
A lot of them got sexually transmitted diseases too, Carlos, STDs.
Sure.
And they have to be home, have nobody to talk to. Just because of these men, I've seen it. You have businessmen, taxi drivers, police and soldiers, right? And you have a few politicians involved in it too, and pastors.
This need to be over, people. The band come see this. Me say, where is the hope for the youth that might come? Me a grandpick them now.
Man.
My grandpick them a 7-year-old people. Me a 2 lovely granddaughters, 7 them beautiful and big. Can you imagine me look a granddaughter them? I come face the same thing. When we see youth are face.
50 years ago.
I mean, we are over 50-year-old now, people. Good God. Good God.
It
No.
needs to stop. And it is more prevalent now, you know, Carlos, because the parents are suffering the hardship that they have to face with. As you expounded quite eloquently, that those men with money start to buy grocery and influence the family to accept that kind of predial practice upon the children.
Parents should know if they play any role in
That
this.
is why I'm saying government is very important, because if Andrew Holness didn't put Jamaica into so much poverty, a lot of children would not be subjected to sexual abuse.
That is true also.
But I'm telling you, economics is the foundation. And when people are hungry, Carlos, they will go through desperate measure to survive, to put something in their stomach.
And a lie, me know enough women wake up this man with some type of man where they don't approve of. But they might do it because turn on the light, send them to pick the gun at school, even though they might look them, pay some food. People that live that day-to-day life, their yard. You hear?
Carlos, I don't even like the idea, you know. And you see absentee fathers, that's another problem. We spoke about it, Carlos, when we were growing up and saw rich men didn't take care of their children, drive past them in them big SUV while the children walking on their way to school, and did even pick them up and put them in the vehicle to drop them after school. We have seen that, and it's bad.
And we have also seen single mama always
are leaving their children behind and stepfathers moving in to abuse them.
Yes, yes. Me said we need Mr. Single mama who raise them kids good too. And what is right there, so too, that's where it need the government iron boot. So you know, say your stepfather, you know, come molest the little woman, little picnic. You know, come molest the little picnic, and the picnic can go to school, go tell somebody. Let me tell you something. Up as a picnic at school, go tell teacher. You know? Picnic at school, go tell teacher things where they can't tell them parents, and you're getting in trouble. Big time.
Moving in immediately.
Big time.
And when the police come, is no joking thing. Lights out.
I remember.
That's when your world crumble.
Me and my child. Me and my.
They have a free reign.
Me and my child in California. I'm gonna get a call from CPA. Say come over here, sir. Right? I'm gonna go and build my house. Right? And get a final say. One man who was her brother-in-law, she make her sister stay at the yard. Them come from IY. I make them stay at the yard until them get strong in California, get a job and get them own place. But the sister have two sons and a daughter, same age of her daughter. Plus my daughter, they were there too, but my daughter younger, right? So my daughter baby, like, so I get a call over the CPA. It is said that they, you know, my daughter's sister was running the computer, and fear are supposed to be our uncle-in-law, our sister, our auntie, husband, touch her or something with her, or kiss her upon her cheek or something like that.
Some
inappropriate behavior. Well, remember, you know, me they around this a picnic, me they run this a picnic from the picnic a baby, you know, me they run a mother from the picnic, a baby, you know, picnic going on, and you know, I mean never think about doing that, you know. And here comes the sister coming with her husband from Hawaii, and the picnic never tell her mother, which is my baby mama. Yeah, so the picnic go to school, go tell our friend, the friend tell our parents. Now the parents blaze of fire start now. CPA come there. You hear me? I say how it start? She go tell our friend at school. The school friend tell our parents, for our own parents, you know, and the parents come back to the school and authorities and CPA show up at the yard. Yeah, and remember my baby today, you know, so them call me. I remember me showing up there and CPA car out there, me sit down on the step. You understand me? Real serious thing and not a joke. You know what I'm telling the man there? The man they got prison for that, you know. The man went to prison and he's on the list. The man went to what? Prison for that. Remember that, me I tell you that.
Carlos, I'm saying, man, these fathers of Jamaica who getting these women pregnant and leave them behind, Carlos, that's his wickedness. And then you have friends around them. Carlos, I have a policy, you know. Any guy who doesn't take care of their children cannot be my friend.
Yes.
In business, I've seen men who talk hard against their children who they have out of wedlock. And I said, man, I don't agree with your position. Man said, boy, if she want to suffer, she suffer because I wanted her to come and live with my wife, and she did, the mother didn't allow her to come. So what is that? The mother wants the company of the child too.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, not because the mother doesn't allow the child to come and live with you.
Okay.
You're going to have up the child. Anywhere the child is, the child should be taken care of.
All my kids can come anywhere me there. Believe me. Remember, me have kid out of grass. You know? That's why all of my kids them close, you know. All of them close. Them close because me bring me kids them close together. I feel me them, you know. Me might have it out of grass, but I bring them come a yard because I'm a hard working man and I pick their name somebody food too. so that's why all of my kids them close people. All of them.
Carlos, I grew up in the community where fathers eating big curry goat and rice and peas and soup and everything on a Sunday, and them have big parties and their children cannot even go to the party and they drive them SUV past them children in the community, Carlos. Jamaican men are wicked, you know that a lot of them.
That
is why poverty bounds.
Me see it when I grow.
Poverty.
I saw you to say, you
told me the story that top police never take care of their children, just don't care what happened to them.
Them in a virgin man, father policeman is a pass, like not man him hang out with me, I bust up a smoke weed, man. Like in have a like in do have a father. Like in do have a father. He just name. I don't say name, you know.
Carlos, those same children face peer pressure because when their peers approach him at school and said, "What such man is your father? Oh, you're not living the big life like him." It's very embarrassing, you know, for those children who are not being cared for and their parents are wealthy and well known in the communities.
I see the other picnic where him have with the last woman now, them a drive the car and live the big life at the outside picnic, hungry and poor. And I look on them and rob them and do them things, you know. Them things happen, you know?
As I told you, rich men in community driving past their children and in the community, and the children cannot sit in them 4Runner or them Tundra or them Pyro in those days. And it probably still happening.
Me know man like that. Me know Virgil like that.
Because a lot of entertainers who are living the big life, they're not taking care of their children. Brother, that is what I'm saying, you know, Carlos. I choose my friends carefully, you know. Because any guy who doesn't take care of their children cannot be my friend. I've heard businessmen talk tough on their children, Carlos, and I never talk back to them. Because what vengeance could you be carrying in your heart where you can't take care of your child? Nobody can influence me not to take care of my child. And these entertainers who are making so much money, rich, traveling the world with jewelry and expensive liquor and clothes and cars, and your children can't get any education, can't even get a Toyota Axio to drive,
social media,
or not even to rent an apartment for them. They're still in the ghetto, exposed to danger.
You go on
and
social
these
media,
entertainers have friends around them. I don't want to be around none of them, Carlos, who doesn't take care of their children.
I agree. Enough of them. Think about it.
They are wicked. They must be condemned.
Me know manager and several managers. Now you talk about it. Several youth at Jamaica. We know we grow a different life from them other peers and them brother and sister. You know?
Carlos, I know parents who carry some of their children with them on summer vacation every year. And outside children can't get $1 kind. Them have to suffer, they can't even find the summer fee to go to school at summer, and some of their siblings gone overseas on summer vacation to Disney World and all of that, while some of the children left back to suffer. Nothing, zero, or something like that now. As a government, Carlos, you're supposed to be able to report those matters to the court, you know. Where you even have government shut down some of those fathers' businesses. Blacklist them like how you're calling for the sex offenders registry. You blacklist those fathers who are not taking care of their children to
To me,
make sure you tax them business.
you see this conversation? You see this conversation I have? Is a poverty reducing conversation. Is it,
brother, it's the biggest topic we touch over the many months now.
Yes,
that's what I'm telling you, because this needs to be addressed.
You see them ever say them out, make the sexual register list public, people, it a deter a lot of men. Because, like me say again, if all of them man they will see at Jamaica, a run down school girl, if they get a chance to come off foreign, me say 99.999% of them change. Me now ask a question.
Carlos,
because the law
in my community, you have certain rich men who play domino on Sunday, you know, and they boil the goated soup and liquor and everything. And them children pass the domino table to beg them a money and not even $1. Rich men.
Yeah.
You don't understand how wicked these guys are. That is why the communities are so poor.
Poverty. We tired of that, man. We didn't stop beat up the local picking them boy, man. When they go to school. No, look a promising girl, I know, I go to school, right? Parents I work hard, you know. Father I park people and cut all bush or drive taxi. Mother do what them have to do. But send them picking go to school. Just them picking nice, give them a nice uniform, nice little bag. And they look nice, I go to school, they look a shape and stuff, and they look. You understand me? And we can't really say a big man, I can't. You think you'll catch me? I can't no school pick me, man. Me don't care you're a big man. Yeah, schoolers.
Any gifts they're giving those children in need must go through the parents' hands. They're not supposed to be offering these things, these children, any gifts or money behind the parents' back. If you see poverty and you want to make a contribution, go through the parents, right? Or go through the pastor, the teacher, the principal. Those big men cannot be giving the children gifts along the roadway.
No way, I caught the girls. Yeah, like the big batty. And some word that come out of the man mouth towards the little girl. Like the sister we called earlier. She said that the taxi driver exposed himself to them. I got school. Look at all that. Think about that.
The taxi drivers have always been a big culprit.
Think about that. Expose himself to her. So how many other kids I see all them things that today? They say, man, for God, they might think of it serious,
some of the parents would see those big men parking up cars out by the gate. Why you don't come out as a parent and say, listen, sir, leave my gate. If I know you're involved in anything with my daughter, I'm going to send you to prison. I'm going to expose you for the rest of your life. Why our parents can't do that, Carlos? I think it's the extreme poverty they are experiencing.
No, I don't. Look, I don't care about no poverty. Look here, I don't care about no poverty because some of these people can't hold it. They can't hold it, but then just I use them kids. They can't hold it. We don't care because the people not dead for younger because poverty is. Because you see, if you had the law where the parents culpable, they're going to prison too. If they get mixed up in night, you understand me? They're going to prison too. They're a part of it.
Well, I'm telling you.
They're a part of it. No, if the same parents know, so they go to prison too. Because them and the predator line up together. Look here, man, we need laws.
Well dressed. Man start to order Guinness and Heineken and rum and everybody start to drink. Right? But then they have a specific target in mind.
Another mother I want, another sister, another auntie. I look a picnic.
Yes, right. So they saw a child now. So if the child lives close to a shop or a bar, they pitch their tent now, so to speak.
And start spending.
And they drive a pretty car and music start to blaze.
And buy out the family.
And then liquor start to buy. And those children will be abused. Mental scar for the rest of their lives. Some of them pregnancy.
We need laws, man.
Mash up the country, you know, Carlos.
Listen, man, think about the amount of women we're pregnant out of school.
Those children, Carlos, those children would have otherwise been productive citizens, you know, who help to break the bond of poverty and elevate the family. Because all it takes, you know, is one child, you know, to go through college or university or break free in business, and the entire family is transformed.
But Damien Crawford talk about one child get a university education at our family. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that one child?
Yes.
Think about that one child where the PAP say one child got out of family got university, and them look a predator and put in a check. No, man. We can't think about uplifting Jamaica, moving forward out of poverty. When we have predators and mess with the youth, them people that talk about the future. You know how much woman get. Me say, man, look here, man. At time, if I start, me say, me are over 50. Tomorrow, my birthday, me a big man, you know. Me and a boy. And you have to tell me, say, people, I know me bank or seat and the people in a government not see the need to put in protection to the youth.
Men having these children in the front of their car seat. Why, when people see those things, they don't report it to the police or the parents? You see something out on the road and you know it's detrimental to the child. You go and report it, don't keep quiet. And then so some of those businessmen have a lot of friends around there and calling them boss, boss, boss. And they know the damage and destruction that they have caused to our children.
You need law, man. You need some serious law, man. You need some law with teeth.
And those guys and police are the best friends, Carlos. They are there at the domino tournament, at the round robin together, and them a drink curry goats, goated soup and eat curry goat and white rice. And they know those guys are abusing children in the community.
You know what? They look at workplace protection law when them do sexual harassment law when them put in. That not go far. That go around them and try to skirt round the sexual offender list. That need to be made public. And that way I say, me not busy with that boy. If a boy go to peace him life a threat, stay in your house all day and don't come to work. It's your business. And you make up your bed, lay in it. Me no busy nobody. I come to a boy from me name go on the list. Me can't be walk in peace. Me no business. I want to know a deterrence that me say the next would-be predator can see what happened to who know. Me no business. Make we protect with you. Jamaica need reset. If America do it, we can do it too. Because we follow everything in America, including Halloween.
Boy, Carlos, sometimes you see women, and trust me, women always have a story to tell. And sometimes when you sit down and listen to them about the abuse that they went through, they didn't get the care and protection from their fathers, Carlos. Some of them still need counseling in their 50s and 60s when they tell you the stories that they experience. You see, you see a person, but you don't know their experience. You don't know what they have been through. Sometimes people just want to give you just for you to give them a listening ear, you know.
Oh, yes.
I don't want somebody to talk to because sometimes they don't want to tell their husbands or their children.
No, man. We talk to many of those people.
To talk it to a stranger.
We talk to many of those people. They will never tell them husband what them tell you.
Exactly. Exactly.
And most women, especially when they find a man to talk to and I tell them, say, boy, your voice sound nice though. And when they come to Florida, sound sexy though. Send me a picture now. Woman don't want that. Man, if you understand, say, enough women don't want that. They want a man to talk to and not tell him say them nice. Not tell him say them not put nothing towards and just listen them out. This what a woman find a man like.
Just listen to their story. Exactly.
Yeah.
But once the men start out with the sexual undertones, it's a big turn off for these foreign women.
It send them some of them depress some of them again because them in one state where them things say. Them trust you. You know, it's just like a victim, you know, we trust you, we've been through a certain thing, and they trust you, and you expose them to that again. You send them in a state of shock. So, you know, a lot of women out there we talk.
Those women not going to tell their husband, and they're not going to tell their children. They want somebody different to talk to. And when you see they are talking to you, you just need to give them a listening ears, and they will love you forever. Some of those women end up loving men more than their own husbands, you know.
I don't like because they tell you some stuff, but they never tell your husband, and they respect you for it. They respect you for it, and you never really.
And you're not telling it back to anybody. You keep it
no.
as anything they tell you keep it as a
yes,
secret.
a vault, non-judgmentally. Non-judgmentally. And if a person should listen to anybody will come to you with any situation, if you listen to them carefully, they will tell you about the problem and also the solution. Just listen to them good. They know the solution, you know, because they're not happy with the problem. You understand what I say? Them gonna tell you what is the problem. So if you listen to them good from that conversation, they might tell you about the problem and the solution. Them can solve them own problem themselves if you let them continue to talk. And allow me to tell.
Carlos, I used to see a big woman, Carlos, so always dress sexy and everything. And you know, one day I was talking to her and she said her mother allowed her father to take her overseas since she was, you know, very young, 14. And when she went overseas to live, the father was going out on the road to have other relationships apart from the wife at home. And the wife took out the anger on the child, you know, and broke one of her hand into 3 parts, you know. 3 parts of her hand was broken, you know, Carlos, overseas, you know. And the poor mother was in Jamaica and couldn't help because the father filed for her, you know. But because of the extramarital affairs the father was going on with, the wife got frustrated.
Wow.
And here was a 14-year-old with a broken hand, 3 parts. And, you know, she the stress that she went through. And then she said she moved to her aunt afterwards, and the aunt had her like a slave, working her out and didn't even give her any pocket money. And I said, my God, look how you look prosperous and nice. I didn't know you go through those things. And she said she didn't even want to tell her husband or her children, Carlos. She just wanted to talk to somebody else because they have flashbacks, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
When they remember these things, it sends them into depression.
Yes, ma'am.
Because they ask themselves that they didn't know how they survive those kind of situations.
Let me tell you something. Some of the toughest women them ever sit on the face of the earth are Jamaican women them. Boy, them can hold some stuff, boy. If I did some other people, them live on pill and they have to go counseling. You do know some stuff happen to Jamaican woman are normal and then I tell nobody, enough of them just live with, enough of them and live with it until them dead, you know, brother. My Jamaican woman, you know, is them tough, you know, brother. And none of them talk to you, know, brother. Them tough, you know, and you see them and go on, then them and go on like nothing never happened to them. If they ever should sit down and tell them story, if it should happen to anybody else, I pay a pill them and take the rest of them life. Them turn idiot. Huh? Jamaican woman are some tough woman. Because me know what them go through. Me got school, you know, man. Me got school. After you got school and see what going around you. You grew into the place to see what going around you. Enough of the sister them go through enough from them young.
A lot of those fathers are liars talking about it's because they leave the mother, why the baby mother taking them to court for child maintenance. They are liars. Once the fathers are taking care of the children, those same baby mothers boast. Or when music plays, so you know your baby father, they jump out and proud to know that their baby fathers are taking care of their children. Those fathers are liars.
No, there's another part to that too. Me have to take up some of the father because it happened to me. Where woman take the guy code for child support and me pay for child support. But look at, but more than that. Come here, that baby mama where listen this. Boy. Me say me could have been a liar and the amount of time I got caught, baby mama take me got caught.
Yes.
But me and them cool now, me and all them cool now. Every baby mama cool now. Then me pick them want to see. Me and them mother got a court. Me pick them big now. So what I tell you know, my daughter named Lexi. Me have her now. Fear mother me used to have her one week on, 1 week off. Listen to these people. Me I do the right thing, you know. Me have 1 week on, 1 week off. That means that this week on my time, me I work at the railroad. Yeah. Care my baby got daycare and all them things that I pay for daycare, you know, when my week coming up. Guess what? The woman take me to court. Yes. I'm going to pay money. No, why we pay money? She said she not work. Me I work still. We not work, and them say when my baby go over there, my baby need food and she not working, so therefore never provide child support. Listen, that
she could have talked to you before doing that, you know?
They say some of them when I stay, so they stay some of them, man. But me I tell you my own experience, brother. And it happened to me.
Well, generally, baby mothers are proud when the baby fathers do their duties. Generally speaking, that's just a few Carlos who take you to maintenance court and the fathers are doing a
Yo,
good
right
job.
now, me and the baby mama,
Because they're proud and they boast and their other friends.
yo, me and the baby
Yes,
mama,
man, see my baby father, my baby father take care of my child, man. That's how they boast at the parties. You don't know the song that say, you know your baby father, you know your baby Vybz Kartel, right?
yes.
When that song start to play, you know, brother, all the proud baby mothers step out, you know.
Guess what? Me and the baby mama, me and all the baby mama, we get along good. No disrespect to none of them. All the look nenge, most nenge, where most men have it, you know, in my situation is when the baby young and stuff like that. Me and them cool now. It's like we are brother and sister right now. You understand me? I just state for we kids. Because we kids want to see that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We kids want to see that. Yeah, man.
Carlos, I'm going to close now, but I'm going to tell those fathers, man, who
Step
have
up.
money and allow their children to suffer, that they're going to have a bitter ending. Because that kind of sin will never go unpunished. They have a duty to take care of their children. Make sure so them eat and drink and put them in good clothes and give them education.
Yeah.
And those entertainers who are extremely wealthy and have them children that take taxi and live in a ghetto, shame on you. You should be boycotted.
Not true.
Yes.
Force them to take care of the picnic. Force them to take care of the picnic now and stop walk around and mess with little school girl them and take care of the picnic and stop push poverty for the country. A 50 a year may live a poverty, them the thing they bring. Maybe you go to school. You know why we no married, no go to school with no married to with you girl that we go to school with prom queen and prom king. In a Jamaica that works so. Is the upper so? The woman and the man will go prom together. Enough time them married, you know. Your classmate, you know. Man married them, girl married them, guy married the girl. In a Jamaica, when in a grade 11, for the girl in a your class, she did a 50-year-old man. When in a grade 9, a same age man she did with. Woman in a class I want you. So you see the nasty man them do take away all the girl in front from where I go to school. Don't even give you a chance. Respect my brother.
Carlos,
yo.
That is why I'm saying, you know, that when politicians rob our country, you know, my brother, and buy houses in Cherry Garden, Beverly Hills, and Norbrook, and invest in multiple commercial properties and even have offshore business overseas and send their children to Ivy League universities like Oxford and Harvard, you deprive those communities and their parents and children of resources.
Yeah, man.
To create a better life. That is why when they steal money, their punishment should be severe. Long prison sentences and their assets confiscated. The multiplier effect of a politician stealing people the public's money is even worse than certain offenses in law. Because when you rob millions of people of resources and their life gets stuck and can't move, do you know the problem that has been caused in society? People don't take corruption. I don't even call it corruption anymore. I call it grand fraud, grand theft. That's what the politicians are doing. To me, corruption is just a nice word to say, oh, we are stealing money, but it's not against law.
Thank you.
We need to define these laws and say, listen, it's called grand theft.
Jacket suit man a thief.
Embezzlement, treason too. Treason. Because when you rob, look what they're doing in the health ministry. They're robbing the money from the health ministry and children are dying and people can't get basic surgery to be done. That should be treason, Carlos, where if they were in places like Singapore, Vietnam, China, Indonesia, or any of those places, they would be put to death.
Then I taxpayers money at China. They not feed them. They not feed them. They not have taxpayers money.
We'll talk. Take care.
No love, my brother, and respect, you know, every time.
Yes.
Yeah, man. People, it was wonderful being here. Good show. Manners and respect. The big man, them leave little youth, them, man. Me born see that I go on, man. You know, see that the right, man. No for them, man, see little youth, them, man, have no youth, them, too. And that hurt a man if a man want to bring that to the youth. But to don't violate other people, youth. Leave the youth, them alone, man. Big man and school girl, how you can tell a little bit this about McDonald. Another clip in her ear. What kind of sock she want? Ribbon, one backpack. What you have in common with a little picnic where I go to school higher? You know, say them thing the wrong, man. I could left from the so Jamaica need a reset, brother. Me born come see it and me a 50 a day and my birthday tomorrow. And you have to tell me so we can't let go them thing there, brother. How kind of law come in Jamaica? We change our seatbelt law. And then you could pick them same way, brother. Look here. Talk to you guys later. I name Jamaican Carlos. If you like this, give it a like. If you think somebody should hear it, share it. Thank you so very much. I gotta go. I'm out.
We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill me said. No, we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead. Whoa. I'm from the beautiful land of Jamaica, land of sunshine and the best reggae maker. From me was a little boy from dollar a paper. Pure corruption of poor people paper. Them creating killer, thief and raper. Youth graduate from college done hotel waiter. Politician them matter but them we get better later. Only man and prophet are the undertaker. The truth, but I want to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now, whoa, things out of hand in a all kind of manner. Motor vehicle examiner are the biggest scammer. Them scam me nephew, me niece and me mama. Wonder when the government a go put down the hammer. Police respect your uniform, the oath on the honor. No in a rum bar and a drink till the stomach. Embarrassment to the force with no vulgar grammar. Jump in a yoke, almost kill nana. Office speak the truth, no one fi kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth, no one fi kill me dead. No one when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now, well, this a topic when me want to get wild and why so much pretty fall they pan me island. A Jamaica me at a bone, no one no Thailand. Big man dead they want to take a little picking in island. Pity for the stop, government figure off at them. Look on the size and left me look at that of them. Bring them in a jailhouse, make the judge slaughter them in a prison. When they feel the rat again, I'll be speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now me have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now